Hey guys, Kimber here, and I just got back from where was I? Independent Machine and Welding Incorporated in Troy, Ohio, outside of Dayton, Ohio. I'm gonna share my auction booty with you. Um, First off, we got the Sheffield shadow gauge. Now, if you look in the window here, I'm going to turn the dial down here. We got a table, got an indicator, we got a dial. Now, if we look inside the window, you can see I'm turning the dial, and it's actually moving casting a shadow across that graduated strip in there. And it says 1 inch equals 10,000. Dayton, Ohio, made right down the road. And there's a side picture. I believe that's probably circa 1960s. It's got a short in the power cord. So this is very dim in there. We wiggle that cord around and it gets lighter and brighter. And okay, next we got the 5C collet block set. And these blocks seem to be in good condition, and everything seems to be there. $30 on the collet blocks, $30 on the shadow gauge. Okay, this boring bar, he just handed this to me on my way out the door. It's obviously bigger than a CXA. If anybody can use that, I'll gladly send that to you. Also, with the shadow gauge, he gave me this little deal here. It obviously locks in on some dovetails and maybe supports some round stock some way or another. So, no idea what that is. Okay, next we have the LW Chuck Company, Toledo, Ohio, dividing head. Okay, loosen these up. The chuck swings up, you know, on a graduated dial. All that is very smooth. The chuck jaws, despite still being quite filthy, move fine. I'm not sure if this is a tapered opening and holds a collet or not. I believe I am missing the divider plates and a crank handle. So I need to investigate what I'm missing here. Tailstock came with the divider head, and last of all is the Magnum vise. Now there's no model on here unless it's number 7. There's a serial number of 1927, made in the USA. I can't quite make out the rest. I closed the jaws all the way, and then was going to see how much backlash there was. So I was going to kind of see how far I had to crank this handle before the jaws began to move. And they moved immediately with the first movement of this screw. The screw has a plastic sleeve over it, which is probably a good thing. I'm sure it is. So they had I kind of fell asleep at the switch during the auction, and I missed the Kurt vices. There was a Kurt vice that sold for $150 and another one for $300. Of course, if I bid on the one for $150, it probably would have went up to, you know, $300. So I'm happy with my Magnum vice. We will have a machine to set that on later this year, I'm hoping. So that's the auction booty. If anybody has any use for this item, the dovetails, if you are, I can measure those dovetails for you and see what that is. The boring bar, I'd be glad to pass that along to you. I think the vise and the collet set, you know, is something that can be used immediately. Checked out all the other machines that sold there, especially the milling machine I was looking at, the A-Trump. Man, you talk about a good looking machine. All their machines were in very good condition, very well kept. And the one I was looking at only sold for, I think, around $1,300, $1,250, something like that. So, come on, baby. I'm that guy now with the dog. I never thought I would be that guy, but it's me. Here, get you some. Get you some. Okay. Hey guys, let me go ahead and recognize some new subscribers where we're at it. This is the third go around for this, because I keep going on rants about people not subscribing. But, you know, other creators rather. Sean R. Thank you, Sean R. for subscribing. Norm Estamondi. I don't know. Gators World. Derek McCurdy. Hey, Derek. Richard Shepard. And that's Cornell 00. Now, he's about 3 weeks old. Everybody else is a little more current. And these subscribers are coming from outside the machinist realm. Garden Tractor Boy has generated some subscribers for me, and Royal Canadian, RCAF. Where's his sticker? I thought I had a sticker from him. Huh. Okay, so I'm getting support outside of the machinist community. So I appreciate. I mean, mostly because I watch their channels and I comment, you know, and they notice you. Maybe the big channels just don't have time to take notice. Alright guys, help me get to 1,000 subs. Like and subscribe. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. I'll knock all this off once we reach 1,000.